All right, guys, moving forward to 2.4. It's a table. The table below shows the number of bags of potatoes, the number of bags of potatoes that were bought. We know once they mention bought or consumers, we know that it's demand, ne? At different prices. Okay, as you can see, when the price is down around 400 bags were bought. When the price increase, well, so the trend here is that as the price, when the price increases from 10 rand to 70 rand, the quantity demanded is increasing from 400 to 50. So this one is demand, ne? It's demand. Okay, so let's look at the question. Use the data in the table above to draw a line graph to show the number of bags of potatoes bought at different prices. So you can see that it's the number of bags and price. But okay, it's easy here, guys. When you draw this graph, you know that always price is on the y-axis. Price, this is a y-axis. So price and number or quantities on the x-axis, ne? So you can write your, but here you can see it's 50, 100, 200. So the examiners were very friendly, ne? 50. I doubt if you will is like this. Some examiners will just put 95 here, maybe 140 here, so that you know, even if it's 95 here, you don't write 50 95, you still write 50 100 150 200 250 300 350 400, you see, so that you know that 95 will be something close to close here next to 100, and 140 will be around here 100, ne? Okay, even here it's 10 20 30 40 50 60 70. Even here the examiners were very nice. 30 40 50 60 70. Okay, so like we said, okay, guys, it's easy. At the price of 10 rand they bought 400, so they meet here. At the price of 20 rand 300 was bought. Okay, the price of 20 rand bought 300, so it's here, yeah? But okay, we can jump others and say at the price of 70 rand, at the price of 70 rand only 50 was bought. Okay, okay, you can see that, né? So it's easy. You can see this curve. It's a demand curve, né? You can see that it's going to follow this shape. Even others are going to fall here, around this line. Okay, so this is a demand curve. The supply curve was going to take this shape, but here they have not asked us to draw a supply. There's no supply curve. Okay, so it's even easy to mark this graph, ne? And what are the other things that we're forgetting? So price is in rands, ne? Rands per bag, and quantity is in bags, or number of potatoes, number of bags, this side, ne? So bags. So you know that when they mark it, they are going to consider this. They are going to say heading. This one is a heading, ne? Heading, so you can see heading, number of bags and the price. If I see the quantity of bags and price, it's a mark. So you can take it even from the question, number of bags bought at different prices. So 1 mark for the heading, 1 mark for the line graph, 1 mark for the price, 1 mark for the unit, 1 mark for quantity or number of bags. And how many price marks? 1 2 3 4 5. And the bonus mark, we know about the bonus mark, then you get 6 marks. Nice, ne? All right. So make no mistake, guys. They will either ask you to draw a graph like this. It could be a line graph or a bar graph. Doesn't matter, ne? You know that if we know if they want a bar graph, it's still the same points, but the only thing that you do, you draw a graph that will touch the middle of this line. If they ask you to draw a bar graph, it's still the same thing, né? But usually it's the line graph. That a bar graph, it's when you comparing two things, né? Okay, but it's either they will ask you to draw a graph or to translate from a graph. A stupid, very stupid question. To translate from a graph to a table. It's very stupid because the reason why you when you collect information you use a table. Okay, so many people want this, so many people that you use a table, and then for you to be able to read or to analyze the data quicker. So if the information is graphical, it's in a form of a graph, it's quicker to make analysis and interpretations. It's very easy. So that's why it was not left as a table, and they will say draw a graph. But to say reverse it, go draw. They draw a graph and say translate it to a table. I don't think it's a good question, but it also carries 6 marks, but it's easy, ne? You just write price here and the number this side. It doesn't matter. Price could be this side. When it comes to a table, it doesn't matter which side. You can write the number this side and price this side, doesn't matter. But under price, you can see these are the price is 10, 20, 30, 40 up to 70. You see, ne? Number it's 50, 100 up to 400. You see, it's very easy. So, and also write the units even here, ne? All right. So please learn both ways. Learn both ways. Mustn't miss out on these 6 marks. Okay, let's continue. Refer to the line graph and identify the price at which most bags were bought. Price at which most bags were bought. 400 bags were bought at the price of 10 rand. So the answer here is 10 rand. You can see even here if most bags, 400 bags, were bought at the price of 10 rand. Give a reason why. Because at the price of 10 rand, the 10 rand is the lowest price. Because 10 rand is the lowest price, and therefore highest quantity was bought. Highest quantity. Or at the price of 10 rand, 400 bags were bought. Or you can write the whole thing, even for 1 mark. You don't want to miss anything, okay? All right. State 3 problems that may be encountered when drawing a business plan. Okay, when it comes to business plan, guys, we know that you need to know the reasons for drawing a business plan. Why do you draw a business plan? Problems encountered when drawing a business plan, even a format of drawing a business plan. Please be sure about these 3 things when you learn of a business plan. The problems, guys, almost every year it's like they ask for the problems, like problems of in a business plan. It's when there's hiding. You hide weaknesses like competition. You the finances, the records you are not accurate, and the writing is not clear. So there's many of these problems. So you need to know them and the reasons why you draw a business plan, definitely to attract investment and offers for money for finance for finances. A format, you know what a format of a business plan should look like. It must have the name of the business, the product, what is the product, and all those things. Ne? Okay. 3 elements of a SWOT analysis. S is for strength, guys, not strong. Don't write strong. Strengths. W, weaknesses, not weakness. O, opportunities, not opportunity. And then the last one, T, threats, not threat, threats. So write it as it is. So you see it's 3 marks. So yeah. Okay, guys. Bye bye. Next time we'll look at question 3, production factors. Bye.